Welcome back to another episode. Sorry for the voiceover, just I wasn't a fan of the intro that I initially shot here. But as you can see, I'm at a local canal here in the Arizona desert. In the foreground, you can see my minnow bucket. Kind of the story behind this is a couple weeks before I was here at the canal, I went fishing with my son. I had bought a bunch of minnows, but we barely caught anything, so we had a bunch of bait left over. So after these minnows sat in my fish tank for a couple weeks, I decided I wanted to do something with them. I thought it'd be fun to try to use them as bait in a canal. I can't say I've ever seen anyone else try using minnows in a canal. So I thought it would just be another fun experiment. And if you watch this channel, you know I'm always trying to switch things up. Also, what makes this fun is the canal system is probably Arizona's most unique waterway. So you combine the uniqueness of the canal with just, you know, probably being one of the only folks to ever bring minnows to the canal. It just sounded like something that would be fun to do. So hope you enjoy. All right, so not really knowing what's here. I'm going to start with a smaller hook because, of course, these minnows are smaller. But I'm going to be using kind of my heavier setup that I usually use for bigger carp. So I got like probably 15-pound test on here, just in case I hook into a big catfish or something like that. And I'm going to use a bobber just to keep my minnow swimming. I don't want it to just sit on the bottom. I want it to stay active. All right, so cast this out, kind of go to the other side, and then just kind of drift down. Oh, that threw it off, didn't it? Crap. So something just jumped over here. A lot of times when something jumps out of canal, it's a carp, but we'll see. There's looks like a bush or something hanging out in the water. Maybe it's providing some cover for something. Oh. It's getting played with. A lot of movement. Whoa, something's pulling it. What do I get? Maybe a little bass. He's not very big, whatever it is. Yeah, just a little tiny bass. Hey, cool. That's probably what jumped a second ago. Not the biggest bass I ever caught, but I'll take it. So I decided to move down to this wall here, or this spillway. Sometimes I see bass hanging out at these spillways. I think they kind of like them for cover, or they like to kind of sit and wait for things to come downstream. I think a lot of different types of fish like to do that, actually, but we'll see what happens here. Here we go. Yeah, this one's bigger than the last one, whatever it is. What do we got here? Oh, he's not as big as I thought. I mean, he's bigger than the last one, but he's still freaking dinky. Come here. There we are. He's still probably only 6-7 inches. Oh. I started swimming immediately. Oh, He probably stole it. Darn. Yeah, he stole it from me. Ah, he's dinky. That's why he stole it last time. He's not gut hooked, but he's deep. I gotta get my pliers. There we go. Came right out. He's good. Well, I only got one minnow left because I only brought 6 with me. And I got one more spot I want to try. So I'm confident I could probably keep catching these dinky guys here. But I want to try across the street because it looks like the canal has like a little ramp to it. Which every so often those ramps are there probably to get, you know, equipment down to the canal if they need to and whatnot. And those ramps kind of create a little bit of a structure. So I'm curious if there's anything there. It might be another dinky bass, but we'll see. I got to try. All right, so I made it across the street, but I want to show you something that is kind of disappointing. I know there's bass here because right there, someone left a stringer, and that is a dead bass sitting right there. And, you know, for those who like to eat bass, to each their own, I don't care. I personally don't catch and release, but when you leave your stuff behind, that's a waste of a fish, and that's unfortunate. And number 2, there's some trash in these canals. I don't know if you should be eating fish out of here. But either way, it's a waste of a fish, and that disappoints me. Alright, not exactly sure how I want to approach this. Yeah, I'll come down this way. This ramp kind of creates an extra wall, which kind of potentially creates some cover. So maybe I think I'll start here. See if maybe the current takes it down. Oh, crap. Well, that's the end of that. Looks like minnows do have their uses down here. At least for some small bass. I would love to find some bigger ones in the canal. I know they exist somewhere.